Good morning, everyone. It's Sunday. It's March 30th. And I'm here for Off the Ledge to get everyone to be off the ledge. You know, don't jump. Things will improve. You might have found there have been times in your life where you just didn't think they would, but then they did. So that goes for us and it goes for the collective. Over this weekend, well, I heard that somebody made a massive kind of assassination attempt on Putin, and he's wanting a full investigation into the sewers of Moscow. I think he was in Moscow. Things are kind of moving, and the stupidity of the United States criminal body of thugs. This isn't a PNN. I'm just sort of processing what I've heard in the news. We really are being pushed to not stand for this. I mean, in so many ways, we're being pushed to not stand for this. We cannot stand for a completely idiotic government that's in Putin's palm. So anyway, they didn't get Vlad, but there was an attempt. So more on that tomorrow at PNN. It's Sunday morning, so I'm getting ready for Church of Spirituality at 1. If you're a member, please know that 40 Days to Releasing Religious Guilt is an ongoing program that you can find here under the videos. It's set to members only. It's a very powerful program. We all have guilt, no matter where it came from. But for most of us, it came from the religious dogma in the society, even if you weren't brought up with religion per se. Let's read from Ernest Holmes, The Science of Mind. It's worth mentioning that Ernest Holmes, when he wrote the Science of Mind book, this is a different book that he wrote. He never intended for it to be a religion or a church. It was at the urging of the people that loved his teachings that it became religious science. Just worth mentioning. So today's reading for the 30th of March is Living Without Fear. And he took a line from the Bible, "Be not overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good." From the book of Romans. Be not overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good. So appropriate. Fear robs memory of happiness because it dwells upon the limitations and morbidities of the past. It robs the future of pleasurable and enthusiastic anticipation because it casts a shadow of its past into the future. That's some good stuff there. Fear robs today of the possibility of fulfillment because it denies the good we might experience in the moment in which we live. How much better it would be if we could think as a child thinks, abandoning ourselves to the integrity of the miracle-working universe in which we live. I'm going to read that line again. How much better it would be if we could think as a child thinks, abandoning ourselves to the integrity of the miracle-working universe in which we live. See, children don't know to talk themselves out of life being magical and miraculous. If the warmth of the sun can melt an iceberg, why should it not follow that there must be something in us or operating through us that can dissolve any difficulty, remove any obstruction, or renew any human relationship that has been impaired? We should consciously practice having faith just as we would practice to become a musician. We should do mental exercises to build up our acceptance of good. The process is simple enough since it finally resolves itself into very simple affirmations of conviction, but there must be a persistency until finally old thought patterns melt and give way to new ones. Oh, that's a really good one. Let's read our protection prayer. The light of God surrounds us, the love of God enfolds us, the power of God protects us, the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Let's listen to Kathy Beals' astrology forecast for today. To book a session with Kathy, go to empowermentunlimited.net. And here we go.
This is Kathy Beal of empowermentunlimited.net with Astro Insight for March 30th, 2025. A huge new cycle starts today. Notice what you feel like in the core of your being. A fire is being ignited in a way that you have never experienced, and this is happening for everyone. We have a new relationship to the divine, to spirit. Neptune, the planet of illusion and dreams, is moving into Aries for the first time in 150 years. It's going to take us a little while to get the hang of this energy, but it's not premeditated. It is impulsive, and it is giving you your own direct, unbroken, unfettered communication to raw divinity. That's all for now.
Whoa. Sounds like a good day to attend Church of Spirituality at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, right here under the live streams. I'm going to play that again. That was amazing. And notice I have my Aries candle behind me. I'm not an Aries, but the new moon solar eclipse yesterday was in the sign of Aries, so I picked up that candle in Salem.
This is Kathy Beal of empowermentunlimited.net with Astro Insight for March 30th, 2025. A huge new cycle starts today. Notice what you feel like in the core of your being. A fire is being ignited in a way that you have never experienced, and this is happening for everyone. We have a new relationship to the divine, to spirit. Neptune, the planet of illusion and dreams, is moving into Aries for the first time in 150 years. It's going to take us a little while to get the hang of this energy, but it's not premeditated. It is impulsive, and it is giving you your own direct, unbroken, unfettered communication to raw divinity. That's all for now.
Amazing. So I wasn't even thinking about Neptune also going into Aries. The sun is in Aries, the moon is in Aries, and I think it's still in Aries. Close enough. Neptune and Aries, that's major. Pisces is all like, oh, kind of meditative and spiritual, little into the floaty thing. Aries is like the opposite. And Neptune being in Aries has to do with, to me, our spiritual awareness, because Neptune is about being in that kind of watery place. But in Aries, we take what we envision on the spiritual etheric and we put it into action. Big, big, big stuff. Let's go to the Osho cards. Thank you so much for joining me. Please hit the thumbs up and please subscribe to this channel. I'm going to get a lot more aggressive with this Aries energy and really just pleading with people and demanding with people that they share these videos. It's really not an ego thing. It's really like, this is really helpful. It helps me. And it can help more people. So thanks for that. The only way out is in, Sadhguru said, and many other spiritual teachers have said. And we go inward together. Which is a Pluto and Aquarius thing. So let me choose 3 Osho cards for today. So yeah, please subscribe and hit the thumbs up. And if you decide to become a member, you have full access to the 40 days of releasing religious guilt, running from Ash Wednesday through Palm Sunday. And to the psychic party, which happens once a month. We had a really fun psychic party last night. It's well worth every penny, if I may say so myself. So it is in the silence, the quiet, that we access the energy of transformation, since this is a major shift, Neptune into Aries, and it hasn't happened in 150 years. I would say it's a good day to settle down, be in the calm. You can download Sadhguru's app, Miracle of Mind, if you want to start a meditation practice. It's just a really simple way to start. But getting into this silence can transform you. And that would include getting out into nature too. It's been kind of cold and raw and clammy and unpleasant outside, but since it's not going to rain today, I'm going to do that. I'm going to get out and do some walking after church. And the lovers, we are coming together as one United States, as our true humanity starts to emerge, and it's not going to be covered up anymore by all this attachment to greed and materialism and hatred and all that really gross stuff that we see out there. It just is not who we are, and we love our country and we love one another. I'm not talking about romantic love. I'm talking about the kind of energy that makes you put money in a homeless person's bucket. I did that yesterday. I just had $5. I had it in my pocket. I gave it to a homeless man, and I was like, and I walked away like, that's not a big deal at all. But my guides were saying that was kind of a big deal. I'm like, no, it's not. And my guides were like, no, that was kind of a big deal. And I started to think about these near-death experiences that you hear about people who have crossed over for a few moments into the other side and having a life review and realizing that the little deeds that they did out of just sheer kindness and caring were the ones that mattered the most. So all these people that are overtaken with insatiable greed, all these multi-billionaires, it's just not. I really think that they're having hell on earth experiences that they're covering up with their billions, attempting to cover up their misery with their billions of dollars. They're just escaping their inevitable fate. So, I don't know why I went there, but anyway, it's the Lover card that's really shining through, and the divine love that we're all interconnected with one another, loving and caring for one another. Just that feeling, that spirit of which we all are, is creating the transformation. There are a lot more people meditating, is what I pick up here. A lot more people going into their spiritual practices. And like Ernest Holmes says, it's a practice to really consciously co-create and turn from the evil, turn away from the evil and focusing on the good. It's a practice. It really is. We need more people practicing, and that's what we're doing here. So thank you so much, and we'll see you at church, hopefully. You can always watch Church of Spirituality afterwards, or all the old ones are up there too, under Sundays, under the lives. Namaste. We'll see you soon. Have a good day.